But now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they, beseech your ladyship?
Well, well, thou hast a careful father, child. One to put thee from thy heaviness, hath sorted out a sudden day of joy that thou expects not, nor I look not for.
Madam, in happy time, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant, the young and noble gentleman, the county Paris at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now, by St. Peter's Church, and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I must wed, ere he that should be husband comes to woo. I pray you, tell my lord and my father, madam, I will not marry yet, and when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. These are news indeed.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself, and see how he will take it at your hands.
When the sun sets, the ear doth drizzle dew. But for the sunset of my brother's son, it rains downright. How now, a conduit? Girl, what, still in tears? Evermore showering? In one little body? Thou counterfeits a bank, a sea, a wind. For thy still thy's eyes, which I may call the sea.
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would thee fool married her to her grave.
That's the ear doth drizzle dew. But for the sunset of my brother's son, it rains downright. How now, a conduit, girl? What, still in tears? Evermore showering. In one little body, thou counterfeits a bank, a sea, a wind. For still thy's eyes, which I may call the sea, do ebb and flow with tears. The bark thy body is, sailing in this salt flood, the winds, the sighs, who, raging with thy tears, and they with them, without a sudden calm, will overset. Why, tempest-tossed body, how now, wife? What you delivered to her decree. You tallow face.
Fie, what are you, mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Young baggage, disobedient wretch, I tell thee what, get thee to the church o Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me. My fingers itch, wife. We scarce thought us blessed, that God had lent us but this only child. But now I see this one is not too much, and that we have a curse in having her. Out on her, Hilding.
God in heaven, bless her. You are to blame, my lord. To hate her so.
And why, my lady wisdom? Hold your tongue. Good prudence, smatter with your gossips. Go.
I speak no treason.
Oh God, I got in.
May not one speak?
Peace.
Oh,
Peace, you mumbling fool. Utter your gravity, or a gossip bull. For here we need it not.
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, work, play. Alone in company, still my care hath been. To have her matched, and having now provided. A gentleman of noble patronage, of fair dimensions, youthful, and nobly leaned. Stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts. Proportioned as one's thoughts would wish a man. Proportioned as one's thought would wish a man. And then to have a wretched pulling fool. A whining mammoth in her fortune's tender. To answer, it not, I'll not wed, I cannot love. I am too young, I pray you, pardon me. But as you will not wed, I pardon you. Graze where you will, you shall not house with me. Look to aunt, I think, aunt, I will not use a jest. Thursday is near, lay hand on heart, advise. And you be mine, I give you my friend. And you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. For by my soul, I'll never acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee good. Trust, taught you, bethink you, I'll not be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? O sweet, my mother, cast me not away, delay this marriage for a month, a week, or if you do not, make thee bridal bed in that dim monument where Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
O God, O nurse, how shall this be prevented? My husband is on earth, my faith in heaven. How shall that faith return again to earth unless that husband send it to me from heaven by leaving earth? Comfort me, counsel me. Alack, alack, that heaven should practice stratagems upon so soft a subject as myself. What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Here it is. Romeo's banished, and all the world to nothing, that he dares never to come back to challenge you, or, if he do, it needs must be stealth. Then, since the case so stands as how it doth, I think it best you marry with the county. Oh, he is a loving gentleman. Romeo is a dithcloth to him, an eagle, madam, hath not so green, so quick, so fair an eye, as Paris hath. Beseech my very heart, I think you are happy in the second match, for it excels you your first, or if it did not, your first is dead, or 'twill as good as he were, as living here, and you know of him, use of him.
Speakest from thou heart?
And from the soul too, else beseech them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am going, having displeased my father, to Lawrence's cell, to make confession and to be absolved.
Mary, I will, and this is wisely done.
How? Chop logic, what is this? Proud, and I thank you not. And yet not proud. Mistress Minion, you thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds. But fiddle your fine joints against Thursday next, to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither.
Oh, Lord.
Out. What is that? No, I'm sorry. Out.
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool you were married to her grave.
Soft. Take me with you. Take me with you, wife. How? Will she none? Doth she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Doth she not count her blessed? Unworthy as she is, that we have wrought, so worthy a gentleman to be her bride.
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate that is meant love. Not proud you have, but thankful you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate that is meant love.
How? Chop logic. What is this? Proud, and I thank you not, and yet not proud. Mistress Minion, you, Mistress Minion, you. Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds, but fettle your fine joints against. No, it's against. Not proud, Mistress Minion, you. Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prod.
Ancient damnation, almost wicked fiend, is it more sin to wish me thus forsworn, or to dispraise my Lord with that same tongue which she hath praised him with above compare so many thousand times? Go, counselor, thou and my bosom henceforth shall be twain. I'll be to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
But now I tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they, beseech your ladyship?
Well, well, thou hast a careful father, child. One who put thee from thy heaviness hath sorted a sudden day of joy that thou expectst not, nor I looked not for.
Madam, in happy time, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant young and noble gentleman, the county Paris at St. Peter.